Hello my creative peeps, and welcome back to my channel for another video. This is my Etsy release for March 2019. I'm so excited to be bringing this collection to you. This collection is all vintage inspired and of course vintage my style. But yeah, I'm so excited to show you what I've come up with. I have 4 journals, some very cool fabric packs, and then packs of real vintage ephemera. So I'm going to start with the fabrics because that is what started this whole theme release basically. So my aunt is amazing, and she stumbled upon some Tim Holtz Fabric packs at a discounted price, which was really awesome because I don't know about you guys, but I have a really hard time finding Tim Holtz Fabric. The only place I could really find it was Joann's, and it was like $20 a yard. And even if I had a 50% off coupon, $10 a yard just seems like crazy for one design. I don't know. Anyway, so I was able to get my hands on some, and I'm, of course, sharing it with you guys. So we'll go through what comes in each pack. As always, all prices will be listed in the description box, so you can check things out before the release and kind of plan what you would like. The release will be at the date and time listed on your screen now. So let's just go through. The pack includes 8 pieces of fabric. Each piece of fabric is 12 inches by 12 inches. It is 100% cotton. It is Tim Holtz, like legitimate Tim Holtz. It's not a knockoff. It is from their Eclectic Elements collection. And yeah, so I was really excited. You get, like I said, 8 12 by 12 pieces, so you could make a pencil pouch with these. You could cover your journal with these. You could cover an art journal. You could use it in an art journal page. You could make cards, like literally anything you can imagine. And you just get a little taste of each of the designs, which I think is amazing. And of course, you will recognize them because I used them to create the journals that you're going to see in a second. I love these fabrics, and I was so happy to be able to share these with you guys because, again, like I said, I feel like it's not super accessible, at least where I live. I'm sure there's going to be people in the comments who will be like, if you just go here, you can get it for blah, blah, and use so-and-so coupon. But anyway, so these are the 8 designs. And yeah, super excited about those. So fabric packs, I do have a limited quantity. So of course, once they're gone, they're gone. But I do have several. So hopefully you'll be able to get your hands on one of those if you'd like. So then, of course, we have the vintage ephemera packs. I'm sorry, it's going to be a little crinkly because I have them in cellophane. So each of them is different, of course, because it's all real, authentic, vintage ephemera. But they all have the same number and types of things in them. So I'm just going to go over one of them, and I'm not quite sure whether it'll be a surprise which one you get or not. It'll depend on how much time I have to photograph listings, but basically each one comes with a book of some sort, like a little booklet of varying topics very widely. You can see 2 of them in the front. So this one has Your Friend by William Penn. This one has a Washington Stamp news book handout. This one has Cale Young Rice and Alice Hagen Rice, the story of their books. So they're just really cool little booklets that you could alter or cut up and use the pages out of. Like this one's pretty cool because it's got some pictures in it. And yeah, so each one comes with a booklet. Each one comes with 5 vintage envelopes, of course, of varying sizes. These are 1928, 1924, 1941, 1947. Then you will get 5 photographs. So some of them are on these hardback mounted things. These are really cool. They're just very random. I did stumble across a lot of, oh, there's 6 in here. Maybe there's 6. There's like a cool picnic photo. These are like school photos. So I stumbled upon a photographer's kind of old stash. So some of the photographs are things like this, but there are other ones. So yeah, you get photographs. I'll have to recount the other one to see if it's 5 or 6. It'll say in the listing. But then you get various papers. And of course, like I said, all of these are different. Some of these vintage papers are very old and very delicate. So you couldn't like sew it into a signature, but you could definitely use it to collage, or you could reinforce it. So each one comes with some kind of either pamphlet to some type of event, or some type of card, like a wedding invitation or something. So there's that. Each one comes with some kind of check in it. It also comes with various receipts. This one happens to have these receipts in it. Some of the receipts are very cool, like this one, which again is this one is a little rough, but wouldn't that just be really amazing glued on a background? It's from 1896. So there's that. This is really cool. It's like the front of a ledger book. We have some letters. So these were actual letters from little envelopes here. I love that they're written in fountain pen. It's just so cool. Here's another little letter here. So you could use those for whatever your heart desires. Just more. Here's another receipt. Very cool. Very, very cool. So yeah, each one comes with, let me look this up, 14 pieces of real paper vintage ephemera. And some of them will say 14 pieces, but like this one, it has 3 pages within it. So yeah, and there we go. So those are what the vintage paper packs look like. I thought they would be super fun. If you wanted to buy like a fabric pack and one of the vintage ephemera sets, you could totally make your own journal and just do your thing. So there's that. And again, each one is different. And then I have 4 journals going into the shop. They are all the same size. Now this size is a little different. It is kind of like an A5 slim. So it is 9.25 inches high, but the papers are about, 8.25 inches for the most part. And then they are 5.5 inches wide. So it's kind of like a tall, standard, almost A5 size. I know it's weird, but I don't know. I just thought they were super cute. And they kind of resembled ledgers, which I really liked the look and going for that. So let's just go through them real quick. I have 2 of this kind of style. This is tiles, and this one is street signs. So with tiles here, it comes, one of the reasons I love the soft cover journals is if your journal isn't laying flat, you can literally go like this and it won't break the spine or anything, and it lays flat. Super cool. And then you can just bend it back because it's a soft cover. It's very cool. So anyway, these all have 40 pages with 80 sides, 4 pockets. Then you have 2 pocket pages in them, and my OGs will know what I'm talking about, but if you have no idea, you'll see in a second, which adds another 8 pockets. So here we go. This includes scrapbooking paper, vintage ledger paper. This paper is from a Sears and Roebuck catalog reprint. Very, very cool. There is Midori MD paper in the grid style, the blank style, and the line style, and that is watercolor friendly. So you could write in a fountain pen on it. You could do watercolor. You can do mixed media. You can do acrylic, gouache, whatever your heart desires. It's basically like Tomoe River paper, but without that flimsiness. It holds up to a lot more. That is why I make the bulk of my journals in Midori MD paper. You can't buy it singly, so I actually deconstruct journals to reconstruct journals with this paper specifically because it is my favorite. So if you're new, that is what kind of sets my signature journals apart from other people's junk journals, is the paper that I use. So moving on. Love the Sears and Roebuck catalog. Here's some of the pockets we were talking about. They all have fairly the same layout, but different pages inside. So these are the pocket pages I was talking about. They're by Becky Higgins. You can fit 3x4 cards into it, just like so. I took some book pages out of a 30-second theory book. Just some really cool, thought it would add some stuff. This is Tim Holtz scrapbook paper, which goes with the same type of collection that the fabric is. This is some authentic vintage ledger, 1958. I left this like this so you could either use it as a flip out or you could secure the ends and use it as a tuck spot. Whatever you fancied. I really like leaving the journals as giving you a jumping off point, but leaving them as blank as I can and just equipping you with the surface to create freely and do whatever speaks to you at the time. So there's that, and that's it. So of course this stitching is super messy as usual. Very consistent with my style. I just love it, and I leave the little tails on. So that is tiles. Then we have street signs. So this is literally all the same types of paper, same number of pages, just of course slight variations. And I really liked leaving these ripped edges here. I thought they were super, super nice and added just that vintage feel. So there's that tile pattern in color, basically. And that is that one. They each come with an envelope of ephemera, but we'll go over that in just a minute. So these are the other two. They're literally exactly the same as the other ones, except these ones have fabric pockets inside the cover. So one here and one here. And the messing on these is extra messy. So if you don't want something looking crazy with just crazy stitching, you probably want to go for the other ones without the pockets. But yeah, I just thought it adds a very cool touch. So, like I said, same papers, same everything, except they have 2 fabric pockets. So that one is Typewriter. And this one is Ledger. This is probably the messiestly sewn one of them all. But I just love it. It's so cool looking. And again, all of these fabrics are fabrics from the fabric pack. So if you couldn't get a journal and you wanted to make your own, totally doable. And there we are. Those are the journals. Now each journal comes with a envelope full of ephemera. Just like the bags of ephemera, they're all different, but we're just going to go through one because they're the same types of things. There isn't very much authentic vintage in these packs, unfortunately, because I used it all for the other ones. But basically, this is a sneak peek here at something that would be coming to the shop very soon, and that is Kids Cut sticker sheets. I'm so excited to be bringing these to you. I have to work out the final kinks, but I wanted to be able to add these into the packs. So I will let you know, of course, through a video when these are available, but for right now, they're not in the shop yet. So if you don't see them, don't panic. So you get the Forever Odd sticker sampler, the Kids Cut sheet. You get 2 pieces of vintage ledger, some type of map paper, a sheet of labels, some tickets, some prompt cards for you to, use however you want, a few playing cards, a vintage envelope, and then some other random vintage inspired ephemera. So that is it for this release. Actually, hold on, let me show you one more thing. In case you missed it and did not know, I now have real vinyl stickers in my Etsy shop. I have 2 designs. So first one is this skull. They are 3 by 3 inches. You can put them on journal covers. You can put them on your water bottle. You can put them on your watercolor tin. They are waterproof and dishwasher safe. I had them professionally printed. So you have the skull, and then there is the watermelon from my Tutti Frutti set. Super cool for summertime. I put one of these on my water bottle. I don't have it in here, otherwise I'd show you. But I just wanted to let you know that those are in the shop. And for these vinyl stickers, I do offer a snail mail option. So if you are international and you just want one of these stickers and you don't want to pay $15 for shipping, which is insane, you can just do snail mail. It is an option at checkout for this. And yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know about that. Thank you so much for watching this far. I hope you are as excited about this release as I am. I have been thinking up this collection all month, and I'm so happy to finally bring it to life for you guys. Don't forget to check down below for all the specs if you were wondering. The journal release will be at the date and time that you see on your screen right now. I don't have it finalized, that's why I'm saying that. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you so much to my patrons who allow me to create free content here on YouTube and keep doing what I love as my job. Thank you to everyone who has liked and commented before, anybody who's purchased anything from my Etsy shop. You all freaking rock. Okay, so I'm gonna go now so that I can get these things photographed and into the shop. But yeah, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
Prepárate.